Hello everyone, I'm Detective Bruce Collins with the Pikeville Police Department, and we're filming an episode today of It's Happening in Pikeville. And today what's happening is the White Lightning Zip Line. And I'm here with Morgan Atkins, and she's going to tell us all about what's going on in Pikeville at the zip line. So Morgan, one of the new things I see we're having is people are going to be zip lining at night.
They are. They're going to be zip lining at night, and it's also going to be a Halloween themed zip line, so we'll have some scares up on the zip line as well.
As if the scares of being on the zip line weren't enough, we're going to scare you even more. Tell me a little bit about that, Morgan. What have you done to have to prepare for this?
Well, we've decorated the trail going up to the zip line. I don't want to give you too much on it, Bruce, but we've got a few props and a few things set up there. We'll have a few volunteers up to help out on the trail as well, but there's definitely some scares up there.
Great. Sounds like a whole lot of fun. Morgan, what's the price going to be on this?
It's going to be $25. So
$25.
We're going to do a discount for the month of October. It's our last month. And we're also going to be, zip lining at night, so that's new. So we're going to give people a chance to come back who have already been, and then people who haven't been a chance to come out and do it for $25.
As you and I both know, we've both been through the zip lines many times. Have you tried the zip line after dark?
We did. We've tried it out a couple of times. It's a lot of fun. It's a new experience. It's different, a lot different than in the day. It's more exciting, in my opinion, because as you're zipping through the trees, at first you're not really sure where you're going to, especially if you've never done it. And like you said, we've done it tons of times, and it's still exciting, even though you know exactly where you're going, you know everything that's going to happen. It's dark, and you really can't see what's around you.
It sounds like a whole lot of fun. Won't you tell everyone what times are going to be and how they can reserve a spot?
Okay, so we're going to have our first tour is going to start at 4. So that's going to be during the day to give people a chance who are not really interested in the haunted zip line but would still like to zip line in the month of October to see the changing of the leaves and the beautiful weather. We're going to do that at 4. Then the haunted zip line will be 6, 8, and 10.
Okay, and along with the haunted zip line, there's also something else that's going on up here at Bob Amos Park. What is that?
We have the haunted trail as well.
So people are going to get a whole lot of enjoyment coming from this one little area.
Yes, we're going to do. You can do the haunted trail for $10 and then the haunted zip line for $25. So that's a full night full of scares for only $35.
Folks, that's a lot of enjoyment to be had in one place. It's going to be every weekend in October. Get up with White Lightning zip lines to reserve your spot. And speaking of the haunted trail, what do you say we go up there and take a look at it?
Let's head up to the haunted trail. Well, Bruce told me to meet him up here on the haunted trail. Where'd he go?
Hey Morgan.
Whoa!
Give me just a second, I'll be right out. Sorry Morgan, didn't mean to give you a scare there, or maybe I did.
Well, it's okay, that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly.
Folks, we're up here at the haunted trail with Bruce. Bruce, I've noticed a lot of work's been going on. Who's been doing all the work up here?
Morgan, all the work that you see is all done by volunteer workers from the police department and the fire department. So all the things that you've seen built and all the work that you've seen done on this trail was all done by volunteers.
Wow, that's great. Guys, you really got to see this. It's looking great already. Bruce, if everybody's been volunteering their time, what's the proceeds go for?
The haunted trail was an idea that our chief Philip Reed kicked around a couple years ago. He come and several of us got together and we were like, it's a great idea, let's do it. So all the proceeds, we do this in conjunction with Dream Stables, who's run by Miss Betty. In the past, everyone knows that we've done the hayride. We still got the hayride, everything's still good there. However, this year, we've added a haunted barn. So everyone will be going through a haunted barn that Miss Betty has put together at Dream Stables. Now the proceeds, some of the proceeds go to feed and house the horses through the winter. The rest of the proceeds all go to the Pikeville Police Department, Pikeville Fire Department's Christmas with a cop and fireman. And that's used to buy Christmas presents for the less than fortunate children in our area.
Wow, that's really great. So Bruce, when does the haunted trail start?
We'll kick off about dark every weekend in October, every Friday and Saturday night. And for everyone to come to, there's a big new gravel parking area at the top of Bob Amos where the walking track is. You'll come to there and you'll be greeted by some people. And from there you will take a hayride to the barn and then you'll venture down the haunted trail if you dare.
Okay, so how much is it then?
Well, it's a whole lot. It's $10. $10 is all it is, and I promise you, you will really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a great deal. So Bruce, if I want to buy my ticket now, can I?
Well, what we do is, last year we were rained out several weekends, so we try to hold off on the tickets in advance. So the tickets are sold as you arrive, whenever you want to do the Haunted Hayride, Haunted Trail.
Okay, so I can come up and pick up my ticket in the gravel parking lot down there at the Bob Amos track?
Correct.
Awesome. So I know you can't tell me too much because we don't want to spoil it for everyone, but can you give me a little sneak peek maybe on the Haunted Trail?
Well, I will tell you that, of course, I've already told you about the hayride.
Yeah.
The haunted barn, so you can imagine what may be found in a haunted barn.
Yeah.
When you get to the trail, you can see there's several homes along the trail. And as for the other part, I'll just say it's going to be a really big show.
Wow, I'm excited. All right, guys, as you've heard, there's a lot happening in Pikeville in October. Lots of scares, lots of fun, adventure. I'm Morgan.
I'm Bruce.
And that's what's happening in Pikeville.